Have you wondered what it's like to have a highly invested Raiden Shogun?
Sing, 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 sing.
Did you just get her? Are you interested in the character and want to see what kind of numbers she does? Well, that is exactly what this video is for. Today, I'll be showing you my highly invested Raiden Shogun, some of her best teams, her build, her weapon. One thing about this character is that she's great and she honestly fits in a lot of different teams. Alongside that, she's one of my personal favorites, so I've spent plenty of time building her to the best of my ability. Without any further ado, let's get into her build. For her build, in most teams, she has 2000 attack, 70, 151 crit ratio, 235 energy recharge. Her weapon is the wave breakers, but honestly there's good options: engulfing, Bahoma, skyward spine, Favonius lance. All of these are phenomenal options. As for her artifacts, here they are. For her build for Hyperbloom teams, we have a nice 1021 elemental mastery. The rest of these stats don't matter. The weapon is the Dragon's Bane, but at R5, the Ballad is actually slightly better. As for her artifacts, 4-piece gilded, here they are. Her constellation, she is C1, and for her talents, we have 1, 9, and 10. As for her teams, there's a lot of different archetypes and builds in general that you can fit her in. She's very versatile. One of people's favorites is the Raiden-Hyper carry. Something you can swap out here though is the Animo character if you'd like, and Fischl if you have C6 Kujo. The thing is, the damage difference between the two, Fischl and Kujo, is not actually that vast, and sometimes Fischl, if she's built better, is just going to be more damage in your team. More particles, more damage, it's more flexible. I like to run Fischl here, but if you want a big number, go ahead and run Kujo.
Wind strike. Inazuma shines eternal. Erase all threats. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered. Everybody stand back! Clouds high. The birds torn to oblivion. Shine under pulse.
A very free-to-play, low investment friendly team is the Rational Raiden National. We have the core of National being Xiangling, Bennett, Xingqiu, and typically you would run Sucrose, and instead you run the Raiden Shogun, which allows you to over-vape as well as fill energy for your team through her burst and add a lot of damage on top of that. This team has good survivability, good AoE, and good single target damage.
Torn to oblivion. Body and mind. Inazuma shines eternal.
Let me read you a verse. Rain out. I'm going in. Let's
Torn to oblivion. Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Now you shall perish. Torn to oblivion. Torn to oblivion.
teamwork is dreamwork. Let's go. I'm the frying pan.
Torn to oblivion.
You said I was the only one. No one likes being like you.
Stand back. Eat this. Nice and spicy.
Now I want
Your coming was foretold.
Now you shall perish.
Eternal oasis. Shining like a 99.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
The eternal oasis.
we have a Hyperbloom team, which is the Hyperbloom core of Hydro, Electro, Dendro, and then a fill slot. For this team, I use a combination of Furina and Kokomi, but you can use a bunch of different characters: Xingqiu Yilan, Ayato, Villette, which is honestly a very good option in this team. If you have him, it's perfect because you don't need to put a healer on your team, as he does a fine job doing that himself. What makes Raiden better than Kuki in certain scenarios? For the Hyperbloom trigger, Raiden can build pure EM, and as we'll have more because the weapon's polearm versus sword actually gives a higher elemental mastery, allowing them to do more damage. And on top of it, Raiden doesn't have to be close to the blooms to trigger them. You can be across the map with a bow character, and whenever your Raiden hits an enemy, the blooms near it will be triggered, activating Hyperbloom.
There is no escape. Let the world collide. Permanence of the deep. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Rest and rebuild. Billowing surge. This way through.
Jesus!
Let the world collide. Allow me. Hey, this is like permanence of the deep.
There's also an Over-vape team. Basically, what this team does is using Sunfire, Genon Elemental Mastery to get the most damage out of swirls, Raiden and Xingqiu for the reactions based off those, Raiden buffing everybody's damage, Raiden doing a bunch of damage. This team is fun, good, and honestly, you should definitely give it a try.
Swear by my sword. Shine down. Now you shall perish. Torn to oblivion. Inazuma shines eternal. Wait, hear me. There is no escape. Now you shall perish. I swear by my sword. Torn to oblivion. Inazuma shines eternal. Torn to oblivion.
Like I said in the beginning, Raiden is honestly super flexible, super fun, super good. And if you have her, if you're wanting to get her, if you haven't built her yet, you should definitely do so. She's phenomenal. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.